Hello kiddos, good afternoon or good morning or evening depending on when you're watching this. I am outside in my front yard. This is my dog Winnie. Winnie, come here. Come here, baby. This is Winnie. And she thinks it's weird that I'm home too because I should be at school. But I wanted to share with you guys something that I love to do. I love to be outside. The sun is so nice, it makes you feel so good inside, and it gives you lots of good vitamins. And I love to come and sit outside for about an hour or so and color. You guys know I love to color, so I have my markers and my colored pencils, and I'm gonna choose to color from my book of birds, because there's lots of birds. I don't know if you can hear all of their crazy noises. There's lots of birds out here. So I'm going to choose a picture from my bird book to color, and I'm going to show you my favorite way to color. All right, kiddo, so here's my road runner, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline with my marker, and then I'm going to color it in using colored pencil. It's one of my favorite ways to color. So I'm just going to come in here, and I'm going to start with his head, and I'm just going to fill in right here. Just right there. There's these beautiful outline spots. And I think I'm actually going to change my tip because I have the brush tip. So I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to get a smaller tip, which is the other side. Now this is just the way my markers go. Now do not go out and just buy markers just because they're the ones I'm using. Use the markers that you have at your house. It works the same way. And you just outline whatever you're coloring. Now this can be anything. I have all kinds of coloring books. I have a Harry Potter coloring book. I have a Doctor Who coloring book. I have a sea animals coloring book. I have a coloring book with phrases in it. All kinds of fun stuff. Now this is going to take me a while, so instead of making you sit here and watch this whole thing, I'm going to have you come back here in just a second when I change colors. So I already put this brown here, but I thought it would be really cool if you guys could see and watch the other colors that I laid down and how I did that, and then I could just speed it up. I still have his beak left and his feet. So we're going to do his feet real quick. Right, so I've got all of my marker part done, and I'm going to move on to the colored pencil. Now, this is the really fun part. Not that the marker part wasn't fun, but the really cool part is adding in all the detail with the colored pencil. So Roadrunners are really cool because Roadrunners are brown, almost all brown. They're brown on the top of their bodies, and then they're lighter underneath their bodies. They're brown on the top so that they aren't seen easier by predators. So if you are a roadrunner, you do not want to get eaten. So what you're going to do is you're going to try really hard to blend in to your natural environment, which in the case of the roadrunner is the dirt of West Texas and the desert. Isn't that cool? So I am currently finding some browns to use on my roadrunner, and I'm going to use, I think, two browns. I have two browns. I have a darker brown and I have a lighter brown, and then I'm going to use an even lighter brown tan color on his underbelly. But until then, I'll show you what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to start coloring in, and I'm going to take my darker brown here, and I'm just going to start coloring. And the cool part is that I've outlined this in marker, so I don't have to worry too much about coloring outside the lines. I can just kind of go for it. So this is all of his underbelly, and I'm going to color that another color here in a minute. Now I love coloring like this because it just looks really cool. So while I still have this brown, I'm going to color my dirt. I'm going to say that these are dirt spots. Now I'm done with this brown. I'm going to put it back. All right, so I found this one that I'm going to, whoop, not that one, this one that I'm going to use on his tail feathers, his legs, and his beak. All right, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to color some of these dirt spots this color. Now for this last color, and I'm going to do it really lightly on this underside here. So I'm barely touching my paper with my colored pencil. All right, I'm going to color now my little leaves on my pretty desert flowers. And I'm coloring them a different kind of green than I did the outline because I like the contrasting color. Now I outlined my flowers in a bright orange, but I'm going to color them in with this bright yellow instead, because I like the contrasting colors. I think it looks pretty. Oh, look, we have a little friend. Hello, little friend. Hi. And just like that, we have our beautiful desert road runner. Hello again. So we finished our picture. Winnie's ready to go inside. She is tired already. Is it hot? Is it hot? It's a little hot. It's a little warm outside. But there you have it. You can color outside. You can do anything outside. And it always helps you feel better. Promise. So I hope that you try out, if you have markers and colored pencils, I hope you try out that coloring technique where you outline in marker and then color in with colored pencil. And I would love, love, love to see your results. So post them in Google Classroom or post them in the comments below. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay healthy, stay safe. Bye.